Welcome back, everyone. I'm Shortcut Sherry, and it's another Tip Tuesday. This Tuesday, I would like to introduce to you Microsoft Bookings. Bookings is one of the tools in the Microsoft 365 subscription that lets you manage your calendar. I like using Bookings because I don't like chasing emails back and forth trying to schedule an appointment with somebody. I'd much rather let them self-serve and go pick a time that's appropriate for them. So how do we access Bookings? From the waffle button in the upper left-hand corner, select Bookings. If you don't see it in your quick options, choose All Apps, and you should see Bookings there as an option. Now, the first time you land in Microsoft Bookings, you're going to get this little introduction explaining what Bookings is and what it does. It is used to organize, schedule, and manage appointments. Let's go ahead and click Next. Bookings allows you to create different services. Those services, if you think of something like a hair salon, for example, your services might be a haircut, might be a color, and services are different for each different kind of business. My services are the different time frames that I want to allow people to book with me. I would encourage you to take a few minutes and kind of decide what those services might be. You may not be cutting hair or coloring hair, but do you want to have 30-minute appointments or 15-minute appointments or full-day appointments where people can book with you? Next, you're going to choose your team members. So your team members could be just you, or it could be anyone within your organization or your department. If you're a help desk, maybe you want people to be able to sign up for a 30-minute appointment with the help desk. You decide who your team members are, and this coordinates the scheduling from their calendar. Everybody works from their own calendar, which is great. The first thing we need to do is to create a new calendar and give it a name. I'm going to call this calendar Online Learning. Depending on what type of business you have, you may be able to use one of the templates that's here, but I'm just going to use Other. And decide what your business hours are. These are determined by the person's location. Bookings looks at each person's calendar and makes those adjustments that we need for the time zone. I'm going to change this from Monday to Thursday, so removing Friday, and my times are from 9 to 4. And then click Next. Next, we're going to invite our staff members. Let's invite Miriam and Nestor. And you can determine their role from there. We're going to set up our very first service. The default is a 30-minute meeting, and notice the Teams icon. The meeting can be for 30 minutes, and it's from Monday through Thursday from 9 to 4. Finally, we're going to choose who can book those appointments. No self-serve, only people in the organization or anyone outside your organization. This creates a calendar where people outside your organization can go and book time with you. Let's create the calendar. We now have a link that we can share outside the organization where people can book appointments. Personally, I create bit.lys for these so that I can create quick links that are not so long and crazy. Let's get started. I can now share this calendar, create additional services, add more staff. There's a whole lot to Microsoft Bookings. One of the reasons I'm sharing this with you now is I'm doing an entire hour on Microsoft Bookings on August 17th for Waffle Wednesday. I would love for you to join me. This is my tip for this week. I'll be back with another tip next week. In the meantime, check out these great events that we have coming up. And until next time, I'm Shortcut Sherry, and it's my job to make your job easier.